There you have it. Felix, the ultimate douchebag, sends a minor pornographic material.
I was going to ignore you, but I just my I just cannot believe the truth of you. You are berating Felix for what you're berating him for, which is you say that he sent porn to a minor. Hmm. You say that he sent it to Forrest Jameson's daughter and that she is a minor. Now, we know Mallory is at least 16 because we saw her 16th birthday posted. And presuming that that was a fresh event, she's 16 or 17. Now, I have 4 daughters, 2 of whom are minors. One is 17 and the other one is 9. Both of these children have been contacted by Forrest Jameson. Both of these children have had their images posted on blogs that you have endorsed and on videos that you have commented on. Both of these children have had their networking sites posted on the blog for people to go and stalk them, presumably, because what else would he want to put the links for? What was he doing it for? And apparently YouTube is full of paedophiles, so why would he put my children at risk by putting their networking links, especially to minors? Forget the 2 adults, 2 minors. Now there came a point where he actually posted to my daughters, all 4 of them, but let's concentrate on the 2 minors, a link to a swinger site where he states that I supposedly have this site. And what do you think they would have seen if they'd have followed those links? Only that stuff goes into your spam Facebook box. Did they not see that? But if they'd have gone to those links, well, there's men looking for anal bondage, transvestite stuff, all kinds. Every filthy kind of sex act you can think of is advertised on that site. There are images of semi-clad women and semi-clad men offering their wares and stating what they will and won't do. Isn't that sending pornography to a minor? Especially given that he's saying that that image is me, which of course my children would know that's not my mother. And Boris knows it's not, that's why he can only show the half the face. So let's listen to some more of your video, but I'm going to come back in a minute with a few screenshots that are going to be quite an eye-opener.
And to make things even worse, it's Forrest's daughter he sends it to. Okay, and then you're looking at these comments here. We got UK Troll here. Forrest contacted my children 2 nights ago, so this is perfect justice. Really, Cheryl, you should know better than that. I mean, you'd be distraught if somebody sent something like that to one of your kids.
Yeah, I would, wouldn't I? And the first time I might ignore it and think, oh, they'll stop that soon. The second time, I might think, fuck it. Now, let's play. Now, when I returned this time round, I did state that A, I'm not trolling the boohoo effect, which is a major part of why I have to back down a lot into these fights, is because boohoo effect would never condone stalking families, even if your family is being stalked, because boohoo effect hasn't been in that position. He hasn't had to think like that. But now I no longer exclusively troll with boohoo effect. We have no problem. We have no argument. Hello, boohoo effect. If it weren't for boohoo effect, I wouldn't still be here now. I would have given up long ago. But I'm past that now. I'm past needing anybody to help me, as long as I know I'm right. Now, you state, to make matters worse, he sent it to his daughter. So now let's fill everyone in. Monday, which is, today is Saturday, and when I made that comment that Darkzodiak has just posted out, that was on Wednesday. On Monday, all of my children were contacted by Forrest Jameson. Now we know it's Forrest Jameson because Forrest Jameson, using his Wade Wilson channel, actually forewarned me that he was about to do it, and then in the morning he crowed about doing it, and I will show you a little bit of live footage of that interaction. But first I'm going to show you some screenshots. And in the screenshots, you'll see that my children are being directed to certain videos. And what was on those videos? Darkzodiak, you fucking karaoke king. Fucking acting like my kids are second-rate citizens, because that's what you're doing. When you white knight for Forrest while he is doing this, while you were making that video for Felix, he is stalking and harassing my children, yet again. But let's get back to sending pornographic material to children. On the Monday gone, which is 5 days ago, Boris Jameson posted to my children some videos and some links for them to follow. And we went to a swimmer profile. And pictures that they have say is of me from a swimmer site. So is that sending pornographic fucking material to minors enough for you? She's 9. Now the thing is this, her Facebook is linked to my Hotmail. So whenever somebody interacts with her, I get the Hotmail notification. It comes to my phone. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the screenshots of what Forrest Jameson attempted to post to my daughter. Now my 17-year-old daughter did see it. So my 17-year-old daughter has been exposed to pornography as a direct result of Forrest Jameson and Catherine Childers. So let's look at them screenshots. So while you're white knighting for Forrest Jameson, not only had he just done this 48 hours before, and a lot worse than what you're accusing Felix of, not only had he done this, but he also started to stalk a school, a primary school. Now primary school age children are between 7 and 11. He also started to, again, because he's done it before, stalk a primary school, posting up images of what he says is the headmaster. Now, if you look at the age of the school is primary school, which means they're 7 to 11. He's obviously stalking my minor. Why else would he be interested in her school? I'll put it out there now. Yes, that's her school. But I know where Katy Childers' kids go to school. And I know every network site your daughter goes on, Forrest Jameson. You don't think that year when you were first attacking my kids, that I wasn't digging around and finding out who's who. I know who Laura Farrington's children are. I know their networking sites. I know Heather's networking sites. Hell, I even know, even though Heather's on a closed Facebook, that Heather is raging because somebody shared a picture of her daughter. So I'm not seeing where this is going, Zodiac, because you need to shut your mouth and stay the fuck out of it. I will dox your ass, karaoke king. Trust me on that. I know that you fucking know I'm onto you. You need to mind your business. Forrest Jameson wants to play these games, then Forrest Jameson plays these games. It's not my fault if people who go to that swinger site think that's not it. But if people see his fat video, think that's him. I haven't had to stalk his daughter or anything because somebody else is doing a grand job. Ditto Katy Childers. All I had to do was tell the person this is who this is who that is, this is where you find that. And why wouldn't I? You don't think I'm going to fucking sit back and take that shit, do you? Seriously. You need to be quiet, Zodiac. You're making a fool of yourself. Because this was 2 days before you berated Felix for the same thing. Except for my daughter's 9. She's not 17. My daughter's not on Facebook with her tits hanging out and posing or pouting. She's not there with all different blokes. She's a 9-year-old girl who does not know anything about those kind of things and should not. So when you're talking about sending fucking pornography to minors, seriously, have a word with your boy, because he's making you look a fool. Now, I don't know whether it's Katy Childers who's led him down this path, or whether he was always capable of these things. All I know is since Katy Childers has been in with Forrest, pretending to be fucking Puna, Forrest has gone downhill. He is now making you as well look a massive knob, Zodiac, and that is why you got no backup. Look how many views this video gets. You're a joke. And I can tell you now, I'm going to return the favour. I don't care what you want to do or what you want to say. Nothing is going to stop me. So either stop your boy or shut your mouth and be thankful that you ain't in it, because that situation will change very fucking quickly, let me tell you, and I always get what I want. Trust me on that.
Just saying. And here's the thing. You condone that type of behavior?
There's a saying here in Wales, and what we say is when in Rome, wear the toga. Those were the benchmarks that your team, Triforce Legion, set. They got away with it last year. They were stalking my kids and my nephews and my nieces. They had even my grandfather on the channels. You never once seen Mallory. You never once seen Dorothy and me. You haven't seen his mother. I never comment where they're making fun of his mother being dead or anything like that. Same as I'm now not commenting anywhere to do with JS Bluefin, and in fact said, come on, this is fucking bullying. And I can't stand a little drunk. I got no reason to stick up for him. The bastard stabbed me in the back, lied about our messages, lied about a specific message, and accusing me of enjoying necrophilia. All because I posted a message to him and said I was on a forum once where somebody posted XXX. What the fuck? So yeah, I do condone it, and I'll be partaking in it, and you can take that one to the police. And just to remind you, Forrest, it's 02920 or 02920, as you would say, 22211. That's the number of the local police. They'll fucking help your ass.
Sending nude videos to children, and let alone her dad on top of that. I mean, are we trying to destroy his daughter? What is the deal here?
Good question, Zodiac. When Forrest posted up the links to my 9-year-old's networking sites, was he trying to destroy her? When he posted the links to swinger sites where there were all kinds of dirty people offering all kinds of dirty sex, was he trying to destroy her? When he posted those messages and directed it to a blog where you also have those same images of a girl showing off all its snatch, not Katy this time, the one you're pretending is me with the half a face. So, Zodiac, seriously, if you got an answer for that, because people are now going to watch my video and think, well, yeah, what is your answer? And the very same day that you put that video out, Forrest Jameson re-aired, because it was an old channel, the channel that he's attacking a school of primary school age, which is the little girl whose clips you see in the beginning, where he contacted her on Facebook, except for I got the notification. Do you understand now, Zodiac? Your boy is making you look stupid. That's why you have no support. That's why only your socks and Katy and nobody is interested in you. You now just look massive bellends. You can't go around talking morality. Not when you've got an idiot like Forrest Jameson and a dirty slut like Katy Childers around you. Because as you're doing that, they're stalking schools, etc. And I don't care which one of them it is. I haven't got to find which one of them it is. I only got to know it's one of them. And I always will hold Triforce Legion responsible as a group, because they act as a group. They tell us they act as a group. That includes you, Mark Brumner. And but I'm not addressing Mark on the internet, because Mark is going to have plenty of opportunity to discuss with me, and it's going to be filmed. I'm actually going to go and see Mark. Same way at some point I will be going to see Sirius B. I've been being tipped off that she was in cahoots with Katy in trolling my children, and as you've seen in the screen cap, she was the one person on that Facebook list. I don't forget things like that, and I don't let those things go. I haven't got to have a video argument with these people because they're within my reach. I can go to them, and I'm not a keyboard warrior. But Zodiac, would you care to explain any of this to us? But in the case of Katy and Forrest, I'm Zodiac, and I cannot get my hands on you. But I can give you a taste of your own medicine, and trust me, it'll taste all the more foul because it is your own medicine. And for the record, Zodiac, it doesn't bother me. I told him, keep contacting him. I'm living it. It's all being logged, and it's one day going to be my mitigation. Maybe with Mark Ronan, who knows? But one day that stuff is going to help me. It's going to go a long way to explaining some of the outrageous shit that I'm about to pull, and it is going to be outrageous. You lack imagination if you think that you've done everything to me that can be done. I'll fucking show you a few tricks. And I don't care what you say or what you do, because I am justified. I've been sat back for over a year, recording, keeping your stuff. I got a blog that's just called Storage. Nobody sees it, it's just where I store all the shit, because I go on my computer. All your videos, all your rampages, everything. From Stigma Buster to the Juggalo Bit Kids, everything, you name it, I've got it. So Zodiac, I think it's time that you seriously woke up and smelled coffee, you. Nobody can even take you seriously. Nobody takes you seriously at all, and nobody feels sorry for Forrest. It doesn't matter how many times you put out a video and say, oh, sending pornography to minors. Nobody gives a fuck. Seriously, I'm not mad with Forrest for doing it because I expected him to do it. All my children's networking sites have been told, expect this, these people. This is the nutter. But why I am mad is that you have the audacity to berate Felix, and then the audacity to berate me for saying good enough for him. And it is good enough. I'm telling you now, good enough.